amendment that I am bringing forth now, I think, in fact, deals perhaps with the most fundamental issue that we can address, and that is the integrity of American democracy and our political system. Mr. Chairman, the democratic foundations of our country and this movement toward a more inclusive democracy are now facing the most severe attacks, both economically and politically, that we have seen in the modern history of the United States.
How did we get here? Where do we draw the line?
Thanks to the Supreme Court, our system of elections is riddled with corruption. Money floods our political system, money that lets a handful of billionaires shape who gets into Congress and may decide who sits in the White House.
What really makes our laws? What happened to democracy?
In January 2010, the United States Supreme Court ruled that laws preventing corporations from using their general treasury funds for independent electioneering violated the First Amendment's guarantee of free speech. In other words, for-profit corporations can now have a hand in the political process by donating infinite amounts of money to convince people to vote for or against a particular candidate. They may also donate to PACs in order to contribute to individual candidates.
The millionaire class and the billionaire class increasingly own the political process, and they own the politicians who go to them for money.
Who put a price tag on free speech?
Why is your vote worth more than mine?
Can only millionaires become president?
Since Citizens United, the cost of political campaigning has skyrocketed, as campaign expenditures in 2012 nearly quadrupled the 2008 numbers. In 2016, this trend of increasingly expensive campaigns, specifically presidential campaigns, has continued. Although individual candidates raise large amounts of money on their own, the money that they raise individually is nothing compared to what their committees contribute to their campaign. As of April 21, 2016, the total amount of money that candidates had raised thus far was $720 million. The super PACs supporting them have raised $446 million.
It's a shame. It's a disgrace.
It's true. And that's why we've got to end Citizens United.
This ruling strikes at our democracy itself.
Starts with us. We can fix this corrupt campaign finance system. We can demand reform. We can get our democracy back. We can start at a local level, and if one town passes a law, and then one city, next thing we know, it'll be a couple of cities, and then a state, and a couple of states, and we'll be well on our way to changing the rules for the entire country. We can petition for legislative reform, for a constitutional amendment. We can write to our members of Congress, we can make phone calls, we can start a movement. Change starts from the ground up. It starts with us, it starts with you.